Hi everyone, this is Tony, Tainted Lord A7, and this is going to be a video response to a challenge that was made by Thomas over at the Mercyful Metal channel. And this video challenge that he made is called Know Your Collection, where he asked his viewers to answer 6 questions about how well you know your music collection, whether it be vinyl, CDs, cassettes, whatever. He just wants to know. So yeah, just have to answer 6 questions that Thomas made, and let's get started. The first question is, what show one album? Yeah, show one album that you've been listening to recently, and that album for me is All That Remains Overcome. A very solid, heavy, melodic, thrashy, but really well done metalcore album from All That Remains. This is a really good album from them, and to me, the last album that I truly cared for, because all the rest of the albums that All That Remains have put out after this has been kind of bland, boring, and uninteresting, and I just lost interest. But All That Remains Overcome is just a truly good metalcore album through and through. Really good stuff. And the last album I actually cared for from this band. So, yep, this is the album that I've been listening to recently. All That Remains Overcome. Okay, question 2. Show 2 albums that you haven't listened to over a year. And the first one is Lacuna Coil's Broken Crown Halo. Now, as the question suggests, I haven't listened to this album for more than a year, and if I recall, this is a slight return to form because before this album, Lacuna Coil went down a more mainstream, mediocre sound and kind of abandoned the whole gothic metal for a more commercial alternative rock, goth rock kind of sound, which is evident on the previous few albums, namely Karma Code. But but this album, Broken Crown Halo, is a slight return to form. It still has that alternative rock, goth rock sound, but it's definitely a bit of a return to the more gothic metal sound, but just a little bit. It still has that alternative rock, um, goth rock sound, and it's still a little bit commercial overall. But I feel like this is just a slight return to form to the older sound, in my personal opinion. So yeah, haven't listened to Lacuna Coil's Broken Crown Halo for more than a year, but if I recall, this is a pretty good album from them. And the second album that I haven't been listening to for more than a year will have to be Bad Religion's Recipe for Hate. Yeah, Bad Religion needs no introduction. They're a legendary punk rock band that have been going on since the late 80s. And yeah, as far as I can tell, this is a solid punk rock album. Um, I don't remember much of it because I haven't listened to it for more than a year, but if I recall, this is a really solid punk rock album from Bad Religion. So, yeah, Recipe for Hate by Bad Religion. And the third question is, show 3 albums that you don't recall, don't remember, or have no recollection of it, as in you kind of forgot what they sounded like. But these 3 albums, I know what genre they play, but I honestly have no idea what they sound like because I don't recall, don't remember much about those. So the first one is Spellcaster, Night Hides the World. Now I think I got this album from a VC as for a VC member as a VCLT package like a few years ago, back in the late 2010s, I believe. And if I have to guess, this was like a heavy metal, power metal album, but But yeah, I don't recall remembering much of it. I think it's a heavy metal, power metal album. I'm pretty sure it is, but yeah, like I said, I don't remember much about it. So yeah, the first one is Spellcaster's Night Hides the World. If you're interested in checking it out, then do so because I honestly don't remember any of this. Except they might play heavy metal, power metal, who knows? But yeah, first one is Spellcaster, Night Hides the World. Second one, the second album I'm going to show off is Factory of Dreams, Pause. Honestly, I don't remember much about this album. Like I remember this as like a progressive metal album with a female lead vocalist who happens to be on the album cover, but outside of that, I don't remember much about this album. I need to go back and re-listen to this one and the previous one, but yeah, I don't remember much about it except they played progressive metal. But yeah, that's my second pick, Factory Dreams, Pause. Um, and a band that I don't hear a lot of people talk about as well. But maybe you could check it out for yourself. So yeah. And the third pick for this question would have to be the Tea Party's Splendor Solace. Yeah, Splendor Solace by the Tea Party. Yeah, I don't recall any of this honestly. I think they're like a pop rock, alternative rock band from the 90s and from Canada, but this album I don't remember much about it. I think it's an alternative rock, pop rock album. I'm pretty sure it is, but yeah, I gotta give this another listen. But yeah, that's my third pick, The Tea Party, Splendor Solace. Um, if you're into like alternative rock, pop rock from Canada from the 90s, I recommend checking out if you want to hear something different. So, yeah, the Tea Party's Splendor Solace. And that's it. That's my small little response video to Thomas over at Mercyful Metal and his Know Your Collection thread. Let me know what you think, and hopefully everyone enjoys it. And let me know any of these albums you've heard of or not. So, thanks for watching and take care.